you ever notice how the right people come into your life at just the right time so often? Hey, hi, I'm Angel. Thanks for stopping by my channel where I aspire to inspire you to reach your greatest potential. I've been doing Airbnb for more than 6 months, a while now, and I am astounded at how the people that come into my life, even in a random way, like letting the internet hook me up to random strangers, I'm just astounded by how the right people come in at the right times. We have the right conversations at the right moment, and it's pretty neat. The more I trust that the universe is lining up with me as I line up with what I want, the more it just happens that way. The more it works out just perfect. And I show up every day, I prime myself, I put myself in a positive state, I do the work, showing up, taking every little step along the way that as I see it, maybe not every step, but most of the steps. Sometimes I miss a step and then I gotta do a little cha-cha-cha. But in any case, the more I show up and do the work that I want to do, trusting that the universe will bring me the right people and the right resources at the right time, the more momentum I build in that positive flow, because that is in fact how the universe seems to work. There's a lot going on that I am not in control of, a lot going on that I'm not even aware of, and a lot going on that I am in control of and am aware of. And when I just pay attention to that part that I can control, that part that I'm aware of, and put my positive focus on it, make sure that I'm lining up, showing up as the person that I want to be, and having the mindset that I want to have, then the details are kind of arbitrary, like they kind of don't matter so much. They work themselves out, and they tend to be delightful and tend to be diverse. There's a variety of different experiences, a variety of different types of people, a variety of tastes, sounds, all those things, and yet they all fit in with my current program, with my scenario, with my day. When I just focus on lining myself up right, getting my vibration right, getting my mindset right, getting my body stretched out and strong, and showing up to do my work with a positive attitude, it is amazing to me how new experiences, new people, new tastes, new thoughts come into being through me, or come into my perception. It's pretty neat. And then we collaborate. So the woman that's staying in my house right now from Airbnb is a great new friend. I think we're going to know each other for a long time. I hope. You never know. But we hit it off right away, and we're both on a very similar, but of course different path. But a path where, it feels like just the super perfect thing that we met right now. And for her to just have, randomly rented a room with me across the country and ended up in my home last night for us to meet, after my show, was just a really super neat thing. It really tickles me. It really delights me. So I hope you are showing up as yourself. I want to remind you that stressing over things, trying to change things you can't change, trying to influence other people's mindset, other people's behavior, is really a fool's game. What you need to do, what you can do, is just influence your own behavior, your own mindset, your own positive outlook. And when you do that, you will find the rest of it will work out, will line up. There'll be a harmony between, there always is a harmony, but if you're kind of in an upset state, if you're focusing on everything that's wrong, if you're focusing on what you don't want, then that's what you're lining up with, and you're going to find you get more and more of that. And I've watched a lot of my friends, and myself, I have dabbled in that downward spiral of focusing on all the things that I wish I could change, focusing on what's wrong, and then lo and behold, things just get worse and worse and worse. It's like an infinite universe, at least from my perspective. I don't see a bottom or a top to it. It can go as far down, further down than I can imagine, and further up than I can imagine. And so it makes a lot of sense to just lift myself up, to focus on my higher vibration, on raising my own vibration, and then and then watching how the universe unfolds at an equivalent vibration. Basically, I think the universe is always, has all that potential there all the time, and how we experience the universe has to do with how we've set our own vibration. I like the analogy of a radio dial that Esther Hicks and Abraham sometimes uses fairly frequently, which is just like tuning a radio dial. You're not going to hear a different station than you're tuned to. I think it's very similar to how we set our vibration. So all that is out there all the time, and we get to choose how we set our vibration, and then that dictates what we experience, what we line up with, the people we meet, the words that we hear, the words that we say. All of that has to do with how we're lining up, and we have freedom of choice in that. That's a beautiful thing. So you can choose to have a miserable life, and I don't think the universe is going to be any worse for it. You might not have a very good time, but that's your choice. Or you can choose to have a fantastic life, enjoy it all along the way, and the universe isn't any worse or better for that either. Although I think maybe it's a little better, just because if you're better, then I'm better. If we're all better. Those are some of my favorite trees right there. Aren't they beautiful? They're just blooming now. Gorgeous, huh? I love those trees. I enjoy passing them all the time. I don't know if you can see out there those mountains. We got like some little rain showers up on the mountains. It is a beautiful May day. It's May the 4th, in fact. And I am driving from Albuquerque towards Santa Fe. I'm in the midsection here, and yep, I thank you for stopping by my channel. I meant to say earlier, and would love to hear from you if you got any thoughts on what I'm saying. Let me know in the comments. Until next time, peace, prosperity, positivity, and playfulness. Hello? Show is gorgeous. Oh.